Good morning to all. Myself Preeti from RMD Engineering College, Department of ECE. So today we will see the characteristics of transducers. So this is the characteristics of transducers. There are two different types of characteristics. One will be static characteristics and another one is dynamic characteristics. So in static, there are some characteristics which depends upon the static one, that is accuracy, precision, resolution, sensitivity, linearity, span and range. Whereas in dynamic characteristics, it completely depends upon mathematical order of transducers like zero order, first order and second order transducers. So for all the zero order, first order and second order, we'll be learning the response of how the response are being calculated with the help of impulse, step, ramp and sinusoidal inputs. Yeah. So what is the need for us to move to characteristics of a transducer? So anything if we choose, we have to know how good the character is. Obviously this will match for everybody, right? So like that, for transducer also, before choosing a transducer, we have to know what type of, what characteristic the transducer possesses. So therefore, the reason is to select the most suitable transducer while designing an instrumentation, the first thing. And the second one will be to indicate how well the instrument will measure. So for all this, we should know the characteristics of a transducer. So there are two different types of performance characteristics in transducers. One is static characteristics and the second one is dynamic characteristics. So if we talk about static characteristics, it is nothing but the measurement, that is the input which we are going to send will be very slow with respect to time and constants. This is what static characteristics is. Whereas dynamic characteristics, if you see, means it will be varying very fastly, very rapidly with respect to the measurements or the inputs we have given. So this is the basic difference between a static and a dynamic characteristics. So static characteristics consist of different characteristics which depends upon a different transducers. So the first one we will see, all the static calibrations are obtained by one form or the other, and that process we call it as a static calibration. You can see there are n number of characteristics, right? So all these characteristics are obtained by one form of the another. So on the whole, we call this as static calibration. That is what told here. Now, these are the characteristics. The first one is linearity, accuracy, precision, stability, resolution and threshold, hysteresis, range and span, input impedance and loading effect, and the last one is static sensitivity. So all these are the characteristics of static. So again I repeat, the difference between a static and dynamic will be static characteristics will be varying very slowly with respect to the measurement, with respect to time and constant, whereas dynamic characteristics they vary very rapidly. So this is the basic difference of static and dynamic characteristics. We'll see static characteristics detail in the next video. Thank you.